Wike has been treated badly in PDP, and Atiku also should be invited to disciplinary committee as well. This is coming from Professor Adeniyi, that Wike has been treated unfairly or has been unfair to Wike. PDP, yeah. PDP must invite its 2023 presidential flag bearer, Atiku Abubakar, to the disciplinary committee, which is set up to resolve the party crisis. For fairness, a professor of communications at Base University, Professor Biodun Adeniyi, has said. Adeniyi said this during a chat on Arise TV, stating it that it was unfair to invite only the Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike, stating that the same invitation must be extended to Atiku. He stated that no member of the party is a sacred cow, adding that the former vice president is a main factor of the resolution of the party crisis. He said, I think they also miss it in the first instance. They said they are setting up a reconciliation committee. Fine. And again, a disciplinary committee. And you want to invite people to a disciplinary committee. Calling it a disciplinary committee is already contemptuous. That means everybody you are inviting is most likely to be fit to be disciplined. If you are really now inviting Wike, from what we have been told by one of the officials, that Minister Wike is invited, what about other parties? You didn't even tell us one other person that I think should be there. With the greatest respect, it is former Vice President Atiku. He should too be invited if they think they don't even have any sacred cows. If they think they are not necessarily respecting people and against the background of his status in the party. And do not forget, he is a main factor in the possible resolution of the crisis bedeviling the party. That is why I said if you want to invite an Atiku, for instance, you won't even be saying, come on, to a disciplinary panel. I mean, this is somebody who has paid his dues, an accomplished person, the professor said. I don't understand what this guy is saying. When Atiku was in, when he was in PDP, he left PDP and went to APC with his full chest. He was not even causing problem here and there. He left them because of what he felt was not good for him. He left PDP and went to APC with his full chest. He was not doing a anti-party game. It was not like, oh, neither here nor there. He was in APC fully, and when he was tired of APC, he left them wholeheartedly and faced PDP, and that's where he is today. So why is it that Wike, you want to tell me that the reason why Atiku left PDP that time to go and join APC, he was pained as well, but he left them that, okay, since you people didn't want to give me what I wanted, because he had contributed very well into the party, and they treated him the way they treated him, but he left them. He was not even here and there. But why is it that Wike can't be wahala? People, they leave party. You can't be in a party and be fighting the same party. It doesn't work that way. Leave them. You want to fight them, you fight them with your full chest. If you are in the other party, you can't be in your party and be fighting your party and be in another and be working in favor of the other party. So what is this man talking about? Is Wike that is causing problem. If they want to reconcile, that's a different thing. If they are discipline somebody, they discipline you based on the action you have taken. You can't say because somebody made you to take that action. No, you can't go and steal goats now and say, oh, somebody told me to go and steal the goats. You are going to pay for the consequences of that your action. So I don't understand what this guy is saying, that who is an accomplished person. Is he talking about this thing? Oh my goodness. Don't hear you. Professor, don't give the advice. Let them burn the party because of one man who they worship as their god. Whatever sin articulate committed against the party, he is untouchable because he gives stipends to the poor amongst them. His departure from and his support for the opposition twice against our presidential candidate in 2011 and 2015 were nothing because he owns PDP. We are all waiting to see the outcome of their senseless invitation to the Honorable Wike. Okay, well, I am disappointed at you, Professor. Wike was invited to the PDP disciplinary committee based on his inflammatory comments threatening to cause unrest in PDP control state because the governors are in support of Fubara. To be fair, everyone, please, people should tell Nigerians what Atiku has done to Wike. What has he done to him? Only contested primary election with him and he defeated him. What again? That is the only what is it called? And it's the same Wike that said that they should leave the whole thing open because they were supposed to zone it to the southeast. He said no, they should not zone it, so they should leave it open. Now they leave it open. These people wey he say go support and they no come support am, so na him be in wahala because he was even the one that brought this problem. Because if they had zoned this thing to where they wanted to zone it, it is this same Wike according to them say na Wike say make they no zone am, make they leave am open, and they left it open and it didn't favor him. That is the problem of Wike. Adeniyi, is that what you are teaching your students? That a man who was not a witness to a case should be invited to participate in the judgment? Why are you so called professor so clever at calling white black? Use your sense and stop deceiving the public with your baseless opinion. I believe God. I'm very, very disappointed in this so-called professor. What do you invite the article for? After the primary of PDP, which Iwike was defeated. Where were you, Professor, when Wike continues his utterance? Professor, thanks for hitting the nail on the head. When Wike was betrayed at their convention in Port Harcourt, all of them turned their faces on the other side. I don't understand though. They do election. Wike failed. He said they disappointed him. Atiku has kidnapped PDP already. All those in PDP are Atiku stand boys. Only Wike and some upright members are now taking and refuse to be kidnapped. Professor, thanks for hitting the nail on the head. Wike is involved in anti-party activities. Back then, Wike and Atiku contested for presidential flag bearer and Atiku won. What has that got to do with a disciplinary committee? Can this be said to be anti-party? Who award this senseless person title of a professor? Is it the kind of knowledge he imparts on his students, or is just trying to display his senseless tribalistic bigotry? How can you compare Atiku, a true Democrat, with Wike, who is causing nuisance all over the place? Professor, you need sarcophagic surgery. Oh my goodness. Certain professor, we know nothing. Goat, don't you know the reason they are inviting Wike? That is doing anti-party stuff. Is Atiku doing anti-party stuff? If they want to reconcile, they will bring the both of them together. And if they want to do want to constitute a disciplinary committee, now person wey don't commit offense, the person who has erred is the one that they are going to bring there. So because at some point when people said, oh, how can you be constituting a disciplinary committee and at the same time having a disciplinary disciplinary committee, and also the other one, reconciliation, that it doesn't work. It works. They will discipline those that they want to discipline, and they will reconcile as many they need to reconcile. So I don't think it's a bad idea. So if you are involved in disciplinary committee, you'll be invited. If you are to go to the other side, they will invite you as well. Well, no wonder our universities kept on turning out graduates with this kind of individuals as professor. Shameful. 100% agree with the submission of the professor. Atiku went against the party constitution of rotation. If he went against this, he said, why did they not contest the election? I don't understand though. If he went against, has anybody said that he went against? I've never heard that kind of a thing before. I've never heard that it was an offense for Atiku to have contested. I don't understand. Did he not buy form? He went against the constitution and they sold form to him. This is not making sense. It's not making sense at all. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.